Welcome to CNTV. I'm Brad Clonch.
And I'm Quin Tran. The Chickasaw Nation inducts 5 outstanding citizens into the tribe's Hall of Fame.
They make up the 2017 class of the Chickasaw Nation Hall of Fame.
This year in particular, our 5 inductees have demonstrated servant leadership, a principle so important that it is the core value of the Chickasaw Nation and at the heart of our mission.
This year marks the 30th anniversary of the Chickasaw Nation Hall of Fame ceremony. The inductees include Mary Jo Thomas Green. Mrs. Green began her service to the Chickasaw Nation 40 years ago, helping citizens find employment. She was also instrumental in launching the first Chickasaw Senior Citizens Nutrition Program. She has received numerous awards for her work with elders. In 1998, Mrs. Green was elected to the Chickasaw Tribal Legislature, ultimately serving 6 consecutive terms.
Franklin Keel is known for his distinguished career at the highest levels of government. In 1971, he became the first Native American commissioned as a Foreign Service Officer, representing the United States' interests overseas. Mr. Keel graduated from OCU Law School, and with his law degree, he worked with legal aid in Lawton to help Native Americans. In 1997, the Bureau of Indian Affairs appointed him Director of the Eastern Region, where he served for more than 35 years.
The Chickasaw Nation also inducted Kevin Washburn into the Hall of Fame. His contributions as a legal scholar in Indian law have impacted the Chickasaw Nation and other tribes across the country. A graduate of Yale Law School, Mr. Washburn was a trial attorney in the Indian Resource Section of the U.S. Department of Justice. His career includes serving as Assistant U.S. Attorney in New Mexico, General Counsel for the National Indian Gaming Commission, Assistant Secretary of Indian Affairs at the U.S. Interior Department, and Dean of the University of New Mexico School of Law.
The Chickasaw Nation celebrated the bravery of Lieutenant Colonel Raymond Harvey during the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Accepting this honor tonight on behalf of Lieutenant Colonel Raymond Harvey is Judge Stuart Nam.
Lieutenant Colonel Harvey is the first and only Chickasaw citizen to receive the Medal of Honor. He received the award for his bravery during the Korean War. He was the captain in the 17th Infantry Regiment, 7th Division, part of the amphibious landing at Incheon, Korea. Despite being wounded, he led his unit. Lieutenant Colonel Harvey retired from the military in 1962 and went on to be Director of Indian Affairs for the Arizona State Emergency Services. He passed away in 1996.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage Robert Tuttle, Holmes Tuttle's son.
The Chickasaw Nation also honored the late Holmes Tuttle, a successful businessman and political figure. Mr. Tuttle opened his first car dealership in 1945. From then, the business grew to 14 dealerships in California and Arizona. In 1955, he helped found Harvey Mudd College in Claremont, California. Mr. Tuttle never held public office but was influential in politics. He campaigned for Dwight Eisenhower, Barry Goldwater, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, and Ronald Reagan. Mr. Tuttle passed away in 1989 at the age of 83. Congratulations to this year's Hall of Fame inductees.
This is also a very special time of year for college graduates. At Oklahoma City Community College, Governor Bill Anatubby was the featured commencement speaker.
Graduates, this is a special day for you. Step up. Approach your life with passion.
Governor Anatubby encouraged the graduates to continue to make their own path, build upon it with their talents and energy to succeed.
These are some of the youngest graduates of the season. With a native drum beat leading them, graduates of the Ada Chickasaw Nation Early Childhood Center made their entrance walk for the ceremony. Together, the little ones shared a song with the audience. Governor Anatubby helped honor the students, handing each of them a diploma. The Chickasaw Nation Head Start programs in Tishomingo, Sulphur, and Ardmore also celebrated young graduates. We look forward to this next story, one of the biggest events in Sulphur, Oklahoma.
The Artesian Arts Festival is an annual celebration of the arts. The Artesian Arts Festival welcomed families to Sulphur, Oklahoma. The Chickasaw Nation hosted the festival to share Native American culture and to celebrate the work of American Indian artists.
I feel like Native American art has this history behind it and this culture, and each piece has its own story to tell.
It's got voice symbols coming out of their mouth like they're talking about something.
Bill Glass Jr. created this piece titled The Discussion Revolves. It's his first time at the festival. His artwork won Best of Show.
Art is a way of preserving your cultural retention, and it should be collected and passed on, to your kids and on down in your family. I mean, it doesn't have to be my art, but it should be, thing to be treasured and passed around.
Thousands of people explored the festival, featuring the work of more than 100 artists.
She's a Chickasaw young lady, and she has our regalia on. The Chickasaws have ribbon dresses and the apron.
This is the kind of art that inspires children to explore and elders to discover their talents.
They can do the same. You don't have to sit at home and be idle. You can develop some kind of interest, like I did.
The atmosphere and the people and the way you're treated, I think this is really one of the top art festivals of the country, really.
Chickasaw elder Lance Strawn shared his talents as a sculptor and painter. He creates art that can be appreciated for many generations.
I think everyone can do art in some fashion. And art is, as they say, in the eye of the beholder. And even if nobody else thinks it's good, it's still art. And if you enjoy it and you like it, it's important art.
There's just so much variety, all kinds of art to see, admire, and enjoy.
And it's great to see the crowd grow each year. Well, we're glad you tuned in for this episode.
We'll see you next time here on CNTV.